How have increased fuel prices affected you so far? Higher cost of commuting. I hit my step goal every day this week. Just made me realize that 36% of the electorate would rather starve to death than admit they were wrong. I walk to the store instead of driving if it's for things I can carry. It made me more dependent on my dead-end job that eventually won't even be able to pay me enough to show up. Which is funny because I walk to work. I've started replacing car rides to work with rides on my bike. If the weather is really nice and not rainy, I have no excuse to not take the bike instead. Honestly, it's way more fun, and since I'm not throttling the whole way, the pedaling certainly gives decent exercise. I'll keep it up. Maybe one day see another bike locked up there when folks start to get sick of these ridiculous prices. I sold tickets to a concert I had tonight because I didn't want to drive 3 hours there and back. I installed solar about 3 years ago, and then as soon as Trump came in office and the big beautiful bill killed the incentives for green energy, I added more solar and a battery. Then, coincidentally, I happened to purchase EV in early February because I thought, why not? There's no point in paying for gas when I already can drive it for free. So far I've saved that $400 a month in gas prices. Stinks for everybody else, but great for me. I pay more for fuel. Everyone is focusing on the gas pump, completely ignoring fuel prices also cause things like groceries, medicine, mail/shipping, etc. to also increase. The key is to let your tears fall in the tank while you fuel up so you save on fuel. I bought an e-bike and a milk crate. You'd be surprised how much grocery shopping you can do with that combo.
I've cut out so much driving.
My wife agreed for me to get a motorcycle again. To save on gas, of course. Not much yet. It might lead to more inflation, which sucks. I sold my V8 pickup and got a 3-cylinder turbo Mini Cooper. Makes me thankful I live close to work and only have to fill up once a month. I clock in earlier at work to help with the cost. It's about an extra $40 a week and gets me about 8 gallons. I bought an EV a few years ago, so I haven't been affected by the rising cost of fuel as directly as other people have. However, I also work at a petrol station, so there are also more people having a whinge at me. Food is a little more expensive, but otherwise things are fine, as I just signed on to my electric company's night EV charging rate for 6.5 cents per kilowatt hour. But I am buying 2 gallons of premium for my lawnmower, power washer, and leaf blower tomorrow, so that will be $2 I shouldn't have had to pay, as premium gas used to be close to $4 a gallon. I live in Appalachia and want to feel sorry for those people having trouble affording gas and food, but damn it, they're just getting what they voted for. At the risk of sounding like a pretentious douche, they haven't affected me at all because I drive an EV.
Yes.
I'm staying home more. I have not felt the sting too much yet, since gas is capped at €1.99 per liter, and I drive less than 15 kilometers a day. Grocery prices have stayed relatively stable so far, too. Still, it is incredibly aggravating to pay more just because a few 70-plus-year-old warmongers can't seem to sit still for 5 minutes. Honestly, it's high time we introduced an upper age limit for holding office. I've been packing lunch more to work. I drive about 3 hours a day. Really glad I bought a Maverick Hybrid at the beginning of the year. I'm getting 38 miles per gallon. It used to only cost $40 to fill the tank. Now it costs $65. I've now paid the most I've ever paid to fill my tank, and that was a week ago. I'm gonna wince hard next time I need to fill up, which will be soon, as I have a 20-minute commute to work each day. No more throttle. I idle to work.